For more, Juan Pappier joins us on the program. He is the acting deputy director of the Americas Division at Human Rights Watch. Juan, thank you very much for joining us. So just to start, these crises in Haiti have been ongoing since the assassination of President Jovenel Moise in July of 2021. But the situation is apparently worse than ever now. What has changed? And can you kind of just paint a picture of what life looks like for residents of some of the hardest hit areas?
Thank you for having me today. As you mentioned, the situation in Haiti, the humanitarian situation, the security situation, and the political crises are spiraling out of control. The situation is pretty much catastrophic. What we are seeing is that there are over 300 gangs in Haiti that control 90% of the country's capital, Port-au-Prince, and they are expanding their territorial control, in part because they have gained autonomy and they try to engage in illegal economies, but also because they're associated with political actors who want to have control of neighborhoods in the event that there are elections scheduled for the future. This is a very dire situation that requires immediate attention and immediate action from the international community.
Now, Haiti, of course, does still have a police force and a military. Why have their own local authorities been unable to protect the population from gang violence?
Our team of researchers who was in Haiti interviewed more than 120 people in the ground. And what we heard from almost everyone was that the presence of state authorities or of the police was basically non-existent. Some police officers and some officials have links to gangs, and others are simply unable to address the increasing violence in the country. That is why Secretary General Guterres is calling for an international force in Haiti, which it's important to highlight is a force that has been requested by the Haitian government. We believe this force can be crucial to provide protection to the Haitian people, but much more needs to be done. We need serious efforts to address the humanitarian situation, and Haitians need a transitional government. The current government does not have a constitutional mandate and is seen by many as illegitimate and corrupt.
Now, on the political front, you kind of touched upon some of these themes, but the government, as you said, has been absent. What needs to happen in order to fix the political crisis? You mentioned a transitional government, for example, but is that realistic, at least in the coming months?
There have been some negotiations, including as part of what is called the Montana Accords and other efforts for there to be a transitional government in Haiti. Today, Prime Minister Ariel Henry does not have a constitutional mandate. He took over after the killing, the assassination of former President Moise. And as I mentioned, he's seen as illegitimate by many Haitians. I think we need the international community to stop backing Prime Minister Henry and to start working and generating pressure towards a transition. What some civil society groups in Haiti are calling for is a transition of technocrats, of people with experience who are not thinking about staying in power, but are thinking about establishing the conditions for there to be elections for the Haitian people to be able to elect their own leaders.
As a last question for you, Juan, as you said, the UN has been calling for the deployment of that international armed force. You said that the government supports it, but it's also clear that many see the government as illegitimate. So is this kind of multinational force something that Haitians themselves want, and what's preventing it from happening?
Many of the Haitians our team interviewed in Haiti said that the situation today is so dire that they think international support is needed in terms of security. Of course, we have to take into account that past interventions, including by the UN in Haiti, have brought abuses and have been a failure. But we think those past failures should not be an excuse for inaction today. Rather, they should be a reason to right those wrongs and to take more and more action to protect the Haitian population that is suffering incredible levels of pain due to this humanitarian crisis, political and security crisis.